Hello, and welcome to this roundup of my 5 favorite romance novels that I read this month. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot, and you're watching Random Olive Reads. First up is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. This is a contemporary romance and a standalone novel. We have lots of witty banter here and a very fun fake dating story. Elle pretty much hates New York City and especially hates it when a stairwell hookup at a club goes wrong. 2 years later, she finds herself back in the city with major writer's block, trying to finish a screenplay that takes place there. Oh, and that stairwell hookup lives next door. Parker is some tech billionaire who totally insulted her all those years ago and sort of rage fuels Elle's writing. He also needs a fake girlfriend for the summer and asks Elle to take on the role. She figures she needs a sightseeing buddy, and there's that whole writing muse thing, so she goes along with it. We get to see her slowly start to trust Parker, him being a strange mix of stoic and sweet, and a true relationship develop. I had a lot of fun reading this book, and I definitely recommend it. The Duke and Lady Scandal by Christy Carlisle is a historical romance and book one of the Princes of London series. This one is a super fun adventure type romance between an outspoken bluestocking and a gruff Scotland Yard inspector. Alexandra, Allie to her friends and family, has been left behind to run the family antique shop while her siblings are off on an excavation. And then she overhears some possibly nefarious plotting at the coffee shop next door. She's instantly off to Scotland Yard to warn someone and connects with Ben almost on sight. Ben's pretty much the only person to take her seriously, so she's extra impressed by him. It's most definitely an instant attraction for both of these two, but they're doing their best to keep things professional. Somehow they end up entangled with each other through this mystery and have to team up to put all their clues together. This was a really enjoyable read. How to Get Away with Marriage by Fenna Edgewood is a historical romance and book one of the must love Scandal series. This one has a fake engagement for an inheritance plot. We've met the amiable Hugh Cavendish in a previous book, but now he's up for a fake engagement plot to show his aunt that he's mature enough to collect his inheritance. He does not want to marry the spoiled and vain Edith, who he had a childhood crush on, so he would rather advertise for a fake fiance in the newspaper. He never ends up doing that because he fake proposes to a school teacher who's in trouble instead. Triss is in need of a new position due to unwanted advances from a patron at the school she works at, and she very hesitantly takes on the fake fiance job despite the differences in her and Hugh's social station. I loved seeing Hugh demonstrate what a great guy he is, and Triss slowly start to trust him. I also enjoyed seeing Hugh's loving relationship with his family, and that we get to re encounter all of our favorite characters from Edgewood's previous series. Hardly a Gentleman by Eloisa James is a historical romance and book two of the Accidental Brides series. Clara is a walking scandal after hitting the prince with her reticule. On her way to Scotland to stay with her aunt, she hitches a ride with a different carriage who is there to pick up a new housekeeper for a Scottish castle. She's clearly not a housekeeper and even worse at faking being a housekeeper, but she befriended the driver and she's on her way. Kaelin is the widowed laird who has basically let his estate go to rot because he's completely apathetic and rustic, but the whole town thinks that he's heartbroken over the loss of his wife, and he doesn't even have the energy to correct them. When Clara shows up as the new housekeeper, he knows she's really a lady, but he's instantly attracted to her and decides that he wants to keep her. I loved how delightfully messy these two people were and how they're able to be fairly direct and honest with each other. It was a lot of fun to read their romance develop and get to know that meddlesome town that Kaelin oversees. The Lady Who Left by Ginny B. Moore is a historical romance in book four of the Flower Sister series. There is loads of drama and angst with this book. Marigold is tired of being talked down to and takes a stand against her husband when he wants to send her son away for school. And she's looking to divorce the man, but knows her case is kind of shaky. She's lucky that her new barrister, Archie, is so tenacious. She's less lucky that they're both attracted to each other and need to fight their feelings to keep things professional. Archie is super sweet and outgoing and charming and also very protective of Marigold. Watching these two fall in love is an absolute delight. I loved how he was interested in almost anything that Marigold talked about and believed that she deserves care and love. He was also absolutely amazing with her sons and treated them with so much respect. I love this book and all the other ones in this series. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found a book or 5 to add to your TBR. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe to get updates, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.